Okay, I'm going to simplify rational expressions. This is going to be example 3 here. So I've got a to the fourth b minus 2a to the fourth, and then 2a cubed minus a cubed minus b. So I'm going to start out by taking out a greatest common factor on the top and the greatest common factor on the bottom. So greatest common factor, they both have a to the fourth, so I'm going to take out a to the fourth, and you basically use my distributive property. So that's going to become a b minus 2 on the top. And the bottom, I've got an a cubed, so I'm going to take out a cubed from both, and that's going to be a 2 minus b. Now this looks great for reducing, so I'm going to reduce my a to the fourth with my a to the third, and when you divide, you subtract your exponents. And so this is going to become a to the 4 minus 3, which is just an a. So I've got just a on top, and then b minus 2 and 2 minus b. And you might say, hey, I'm done. But when in fact you're not done, b minus 2 and 2 minus b actually can be reduced. And the trick to this, let me rewrite this over here bigger. b minus 2 and 2 minus b is they're both pretty much the same except for they're the opposite sign. The b should be negative and the 2 should be positive when I move my numerator down to my denominator. So if I take out a negative 1 in my numerator, so I have a negative 1, let's write the a there, leave my a, and then I take out a negative 1, that's going to make this negative b plus 2, and then it's going to be 2 minus b. And if I just rearrange that on top, that's going to be a negative a, and it's going to be a 2 minus b, and then I've got my 2 minus b. And now you can see that they are the same, and they do cancel out to a 1, and my final answer is just a negative a. And remember that you have to go back and decide what you can and cannot have, what's undefined. In this case, we've got a cubed, so a cannot be a 0. And 2 minus b cannot be 0, so b cannot be, that would be a 2. So we are undefined at a equals 0 and b equals 2. And other than that, our final simplified answer is a negative a. So the trick being taking out that negative 1 when your numbers or your numbers and letters are the same but kind of reverse of each other with that minus sign. So try to remember that trick.